1,336 individual registrations. There have been 42 guests who came on board to share their thoughts and knowledge with our 12,750 audience. We also received 928 feedback from the audience, and we use them to improve and fine-tune our sessions throughout these 30 days. And of course, we also got a fair amount of encouraging words that kept us going. On top of that, we are also honored to have participated in the Sharing is Caring campaign, a charity campaign initiated by Lighthouse Club to help the construction community. And with your generosity and kindness, 34,411 ringgit has been received for Lighthouse Club. That's all from me, Wailun.
Yep, let's go to the next slide. You know, Hong Kit, I'm sure you would like to thank those people who have worked so tirelessly behind the scene.
Yeah, of course, all those numbers could not have been achieved, and all of these could not be managed and done by just Wailun and I. We would like to extend our sincere gratitude to people behind the scene, helping to arrange these everyday 30 sections and making it all possible. Even though our session only lasts around 30 minutes every day, but the amount of time spent by the people behind the scene is enormous. Can you imagine they have to deal with hundreds of registrations and hundreds of inquiries every day? At the beginning, Wailun and I, we were only expecting maybe 50 to 100 registrations, and we only had Fafa Loon handling it through a WhatsApp registration. For those who joined us on the day 1 to day 3, if you remember, we were using WhatsApp registration. And in the first few days, the registration went up to several hundred, and she had to handle them until I was told 2 to 3 a.m. in the morning, just because I told her that all registration had to be handled on that day itself. And she really did that. Not only her and the rest, they have really worked way beyond their normal working hour. And they also had to endure me asking for their help pretty much anytime during the day and night. And knowing me, very often I change ideas multiple times before the final outcome. And also our tech moderator here, that he has to plan all the songs, which he has to receive a very, very positive feedback. I think I think we should invite the tech moderator and our DJ, Daniel, to have a word with the audience.
Yeah, and also perhaps if Florence is here today, is Florence, you here, Florence?
Yes, I am. Hello, everyone.
Okay. Why don't we just ask Florence to say a few words before we pass the mic to Daniel, because you know, Florence was our first, MC.
She was the first voice.
Yeah, our first voice. Actually,
she was the first voice, yes.
Which appeared on our webinar.
Yes.
Florence, do you have anything to say to our audience?
Hello, everyone. I'm Florence. If you remember me, I am the MC for the first 3 sessions of the L2 construction series. Firstly, I'm honored to be able to be part of the family, the team of the L2 construction series. Everyone here has worked really hard, the crew, and of course the hosts themselves, Wailun, and then afterwards Hong Kit as well. And for all our special guests who come on the platform to share their knowledge to all of us. We thank them so much. And of course, the crew, everyone, you know, everyone's amazing here. And of course, thank you so much to all participants who joined us throughout the days and then here to listen to us. Without y'all, what are we doing this for? So thank you so much. And then I'll pass it on to Daniel, our tech moderator come DJ.
Are you crying, Florence?
Yeah, you see invisible tears like dropping down here, like the webcam not so good, but you can see here like dropping down. Ugh, I'm crying. Such a touching moment.
Daniel,
anything you want to say?
Hi everyone. Hi everyone. And first of all, I would like to thank everyone that are participating in the L2 series. And I really enjoy, because at the beginning of it, I never thought that we would like to play some music and so on. So it's like kind of like, it feels very down at the beginning. So I thought that why not I just give some juice or some joy to the audience right before they join into the series. So at the beginning, it's only some music, very plain music. If for people who were joined us on the very beginning, it's only Kenny G's pianos and so on going on. And then right after the days, comes up with some pop music and so on. And lately, I've been observing about the topics and so on to see what kind of music much more suits to the topics and so on, right? And especially the one that I remembered is when all the girls is coming in that day for the seminar. So I'm playing all those wonderful girl songs and about Pride and Prejudice and something like a more fight song types of things. So it's very enjoying playing the music to everyone actually. And I hope everyone also can enjoy the music right before the education information that can share to everyone by L2. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Daniel. I'm sure you found a new talent or discovered a new talent in you that has been with you.
Can go nightclub be DJ, part time.
Right. Daniel, I was surprised to note that there was a particular complaint that received yesterday. We don't receive many complaints, but one complaint is that after the session yesterday, you did not play music immediately after. So a lot of audience were quite upset, because of that.
That was the point that I understand. Everyone is very, very particular on my music playing before and after the shows. That is something I feel grateful about for the efforts that I've put into this L2 series. Thank you very much, everyone. Thank you, and I apologize for the.
It means that you're fans,
Daniel, can you change to the next slide, please?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Now, this is the list of special guests that we would like to thank. There are a total of 42 guests who have actually come on board and who have been interviewed by us, and those who have actually shared their views on various topics related to construction practice and law. Thank you so much to all of you. I'm not so sure whether all of you are here today, but I can see from the list, some of them are here. Hong Kit, would you like to invite some of our special guests who are here today to say a few words?
Yeah, sure. Dr. Nasim, are you here?
Yes, Dr. Nasim's here.
Daniel, can you please unmute?
Yeah, I have. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm here right now.
Dr. Nasim, are you here?
Yes, I am. Yep. Yep.
Do you have a few words to say, about this L2 construction series? And I noticed that you have been one of the participants who have been following us religiously, from the beginning until the end.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, all I want to say is the two of you are a remarkable indication of what I would say altruism. Now, I know that's not plain English. Altruism means society's interest before self-interest. So both of you have done very well. I know it's pretty tiring and all that. So all I can say is thank you, and I'm sure all the others appreciate that as well. So thank you.
Yep. Who else, Hong Kit, do you see on the list today?
Perhaps we should call our friend Nicholas Sunderland. Nick,
are you there, Nick?
Yes, I'm here.
You have a few words to say about us, about the series?
I would just like to say that the statistics speak for themselves. It's a truly remarkable, dedicated effort by you all. It's so appreciated. And being a numbers guy, one thing that I'm glad of is that I'm not getting a bill for all your time and effort put in. The generosity expended by all the speakers and everybody else is true. And I look forward to hearing what's going to happen next. Part of that as well. Long may L2 continue. Thank you.
Thanks,
Thank you.
Nick. Thanks for your
James
kind
Montero
words.
there as well. James Montero, are you there? James? James, you can speak now.
Oh, okay. I think I echo the sentiments of Nick and Nasim, and I think it's a great platform to break our mundane existence at home, for the half hour or hour, depending on which session it was. So thank you very much, guys, and I look forward to the next series in the next 2 weeks. Thanks.
Thanks, James. I also see our guest yesterday. Datuk Professor Sundaraju is here as well with us. Datuk, Sundra, are you there? Hong Kit, do you see Datuk Sundra?
I'm trying. Daniel, have you unmuted him? Yeah, I can see him now.
Yeah, I can.
Datuk?
hear me?
Yes, Tato. Yeah, thank you for joining us today, the finale.
No. I think more importantly, thank you for having me on your wonderful sessions. You know, I went back and looked at some of your sessions. It's in fact, the whole system has changed now. We do not need the auditorium anymore. All we need is webinar. It compliments. I must congratulate both of y'all and the team. And I think all who have participated in it, simply because the quality is so good. Because I've been going through the slides that have been uploaded in YouTube, and realized is that there is a consistency that's amazing. So in fact, I think it is not just service that you have done. You all have actually given the confidence for knowledge for us to go on. You know, I think. The first thing is that I think you all made it very clear is don't panic. Don't panic. There are things to be done. We have things to understand, and what you all have done is that provide that platform, and I believe that all of us are quite grateful to you all. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Tato. Daniel, can you change to the next slide, please? Now, the slide that you see here is a compilation of the sessions that we have done and the number of audience in each of the session. Now, as you can see, the session that has got the longest bar shows that it commands the highest number of audience in that particular session. And that happened in day 9. On day 9, the topic is, so what happens when the MCO is lifted? Our special guest on that day was Miss Tan Sui Im. I'm not so sure whether Sui Im is here. I'm sure Sui Im is here. Sui Im, are you here? Sui Im?
Yes, I am here.
Okay. Are you proud of your achievement? You look at the list. We have conducted 34 sessions, and your session commanded the highest number of audience. And both Hongkit and I feel very happy for you, but at the same time feel very sad for ourselves, because we couldn't even command that kind of number in our own sessions conducted by Hongkit and myself. So with a very heavy heart, I have to pass the mic to you. You know, perhaps you can share your feelings. I'm sure you are very happy, you know, but really thanks a lot for your contribution, and the audience who have, of course, supported you and all the other sessions as well. Now, Sui Im, over to you.
Thank you, Lam and Leong, L2. In years to come, when I think back about MCO 2020, not Wawasan 2020, MCO 2020, one of my enduring memories will be 11 a.m. with L2. Guys, when you started this, I thought you were on a marketing stunt. How wrong I was. How wrong I was. You have kept community together. You have connected everybody. You have kept everybody informed, and you have actually provided an amazing service to our community. But to our community, I stay positive. Keep our positive energy. We got to work hard. We have to bounce back. We will bounce back. Everybody has talked about that. But remember that safety announcement on an airplane. You put on your oxygen mask before you put the oxygen mask on the others around you, because only then can you help people, and we must help people around us. So stay positive, and to L2, congratulations, and may flowers bloom health for you and everyone. Guys,
thank you, Tim. Thanks so much.
Before I leave, there's actually a few other people who want to say thank you and say a few things too. So take it away, Superman.
Hello, everyone. I am going to hijack L2 show today. First, we do this on purpose, just to recognize L2 a little bit. 30 days of webinar is hard work. 30 minutes of show require at least 8 hours of preparations. On the day when we, as laymen, having our weekend off, These two gentlemen haven't been sleeping much for the last 30 days. And I want everyone to remember that both of them have a company to run. Just to make it in a context of how complex it is, from topic selections to question gathering, ensuring the quality to making sure the facts and the law is correct, from blasting the webinar out to worrying that no one will turn up, from trying to make the show very interesting and making sure that it's not too long. And there's a good tip here in how to handle when you meet a speaker that simply wouldn't stop talking. Just a lot of tears and sweat. One very important thing is that it is easy to come up with an idea. Everyone also have idea. But when it comes to execution, it's another story. With L2, the original idea was to run a one-day webinar, and it has snowballed to 30 days because of us, because of the participants. This is persistency and it is a passion. You have to have love and passion to want to help the industry. And L2, you guys have been doing a lot, just like Superman, given us in the industry something to look forward to during this time. And all of us here have something for you. Enjoy.
Days without rest. Every day, 1 hour of show, 8 hours of preparatory works, 34 sessions, 42 esteemed speakers, an average 400 participants per show, a total of 13,000 viewers across 8 countries, raised 35,000 in charity that fed over 350 workers. L2 has brought people in the construction industry together in this MCO period. On behalf of the audience and speakers, Women and I came up with this little surprise for L2. Enjoy!
Thank you to Honky, Loon, and their teams behind the scenes.
Good job, L2. Well done.
Thank the L2 for keeping us entertained and educated during the MCO.
L2 platform has been a fruitful daily escapism for many. Keep it up.
Thanks, Honky and Loon, for inviting me to L2 Construction Series.
Good job, Honky and Loon, and I wish you all the best.
Thank you to the L2 organisers who've done an outstanding job educating and entertaining and helping the industry selflessly.
Did us a lot of good, kept us updated and kept us sane during this lockdown period.
Thank you for the opportunity to share about how Singapore is dealing with the COVID-19 situation.
Thank you to the L2 team. Really good job keeping all of us entertained during the MCO.
Hi, thank you very much, L2. It's a very constructive and a very good forum, and I enjoyed participating in.
30 webinars in 30 days. What a feat. Congratulations.
Thank you very much for a great effort in making this L2 conferences successful.
A huge thank you to the guys at L2 for running a fantastic seminar, for helping us promote a great cause, and for sharing so much valuable information with people during these tough times.
Just want to appreciate for giving us the chance to speak during the webinar and for being able to share the laws in Singapore.
Congratulations on an awesome webinar series. It was a real privilege to be included. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Loon and Honky. Well done.
Both of you have done a fantastic job in hosting the L2 construction series throughout the MCO period, involving various issues and many distinguished speakers.
On average, this L2 construction series managed to attract between 300 to 500 participants. It's the talk of the town. Well done.
Thank you very much for all those Zoom sessions over the past month or so. You've been really professional and altruistic, putting society's interest before self-interest.
Very informative, and it brings a lot of learning to the property and construction industry.
Hi, thank you L2. I hope you guys don't stop, and I can't wait for your next series.
I think it's a good idea that you have organized such a webinar series because it's good information for the participants and good experience for speakers.
The topics were great and high quality and of benefit to the dispute resolution industry.
It is really a fantastic initiative during difficult and challenging times. Thank you very, very much. And I think all of us have benefited from this a lot.
Which was very well managed. They were intense.
well received by practitioners at large, interesting, good topics, and which has helped us through a very difficult time.
I would like to congratulate the whole team of L2 Construction Series. Well done, and continue the good work.
Hello L2, I salute your wonderful efforts in this whole series and providing a great service to the construction industry. So well done guys. You wore a jacket for me, so I'm wearing a jacket for you too.
Wow.
That I didn't know about that.
I didn't know about that either.
Yeah.
This is actually a surprise video provided by Huiman. And then all the special guests as well.
Brilliant. Thank you, Heng Dai. Thank you, Heng Dai.
I'm so touched.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Back to you guys.
Yep, I think we have to move on. Thanks so much, Huiman, again. Yep, to all the special guests and the participants, of course. Yeah. Well, Hong Kit is going to share with all of you how L2, took off. Hong Kit, over to you. Next slide, please.
Yes, Wai Loon. So this is how we started our L2 series. So I think the beginning of MCO, Wai Loon called me one day on this video call, and he told me that he was having undergoing depression, so he didn't know what to do, and he felt he was very useless. And I said, hey, why not? Let's start something. Let's talk about COVID-19, since everyone wanted to know about that. And yeah, then we came up with this idea. We say, okay, let's talk about this, but we don't want it to be a marketing platform. People having a misconception that we are trying to market ourselves, sell our services. So let's come up with a name. So we thought about many fancy names, and Wai Loon just said, hey, I'm Lam and you are Leong. Why don't we just call it L2? Okay, L2 then it is. So we said we will have to take a photo of this moment to mark this moment as the creation of L2, and we had this photo. And yesterday when we were planning our presentation slide, and we decided to put it to show the world the naked truth. Why don't you, have you got anything to say? Anything I missed out?
Yeah, I think feeling.
Were you at the bathtub? This picture,
we took many pictures on that day. We had many hairstyles as well, as you can see. You know, one that is just woke up early in the morning, and then I realized that you were taking pictures. I actually pulled all my hair back upwards. You know, I think these are the two best pictures we have got from the pool of photos that they've taken. Well, this is how we started. I was actually quarantining myself when I just came back from Japan from my ski trip, annual ski trip. I was in a hotel. I stayed there for 22 days. I was really quarantining myself in a 30 or 40 meter square room. I felt very depressed, and I felt very helpless, useless as well. So I called Hong Kit, is there something that we could actually do? And he thought about this idea about webinar. I'm a very old school man. I'm still very used to reading documents, by touching the papers and flipping each and every papers and tag, page by page, and highlighting them on the paper. Something that's going on an AI or webinar or internet or something really new to me. And what I have to say this, thanks to Hong Kit for making this happen. And it's truly remarkable, and I feel so satisfied. The 30 days journey was not easy. To make sure that every morning at 11 o'clock, sharp, construction law related topics. And this is something that is we cannot do alone. As you can see that it's not only the two hosts, Hong Kit and myself, there are whole lots of people who are working tirelessly behind the scene. Now, this is how we started. Yes. But I think most importantly is that we have come to an end for the webinar during this MCO period. And what are we going to do next? So next slide, please. What are we going to do next? L2. L2, we will be initiating the L2 icon. Now, the L2 icon is going to be a one-stop service platform that combines all the service areas together on this one platform. And we would not be able to do this without the help from relevant experts in their areas, in these 5 areas, to congregate and come together and set up this L2 icon. We just hope that it will one day come to a reality when everyone who has any issues relating to training, technical issues facing by them on site during the projects or after the projects, about the administration of contracts or projects, or even drafting contracts or vetting of contracts, or even the provision of technologies, you know, how to adopt technologies to smoothen your projects, manage your project, and to control your projects. And of course, we also provide dispute resolution, in particular, the alternative dispute resolution side of it, including e-mediation. So meaning to say, this L2 icon, when it's coming into the market, it will have services covering all these areas with a pool of all the experts that we can that come together in this L2 icon. Meaning, one day, we hope that anyone in the construction industry who has any issues relating to this, day-to-day issues, you just click one button and you will be able to find the relevant people and the relevant software, relevant hardware, whatever that you can find within this platform. It's going to be a one-stop construction service center. So this is what we are going to do. And hopefully people who are interested in it and believe in it, believe in technology, believe the future of AI, believe about convenience, and believe about pulling together all the experts onto one platform where people don't have to source people separately. They just come to this platform and you will be able to get A to Z. So this is what we are going to do, and hopefully it will come to fruition very soon. Now over to you, back to you, Hong Kit.
Oh, yes. About this L2 icon, which is also fairly new to me. I think we want to build an infrastructure to facilitate the growth and development of this industry, so that we can get everyone on board. We can provide quality and also growth. Again, growth and progressive is 2 very, very important things. I think we should continue to grow, and we need an environment rather than scattering around, competing for various reasons. I think we should all come on board together to promote one objective all together. That's all from me about this Wai Loon. Oh yeah, another thing about our webinar, we will still continue, right, Wai Loon? But
I think we will take some time off.
Yes.
Days of continuous working during the MCO is actually no easy feat. I find that I worked harder during this period than pre-MCO period. So, well, we'll take some time off. Definitely, we'll connect back with our audience in time to come. And L2 construction series, as you can see, will be parked under the L2 icon platform. And we're definitely going to meet again. And to all the audience who have been supporting us and those who have registered with us, after the MCO is lifted and when the coronavirus is, fades away, hopefully very soon, we're going to organize a meeting, a party where we can actually meet physically together. And we will announce that when the situation permits. And hopefully during that time, we will be able to meet face-to-face and not via internet or webinar. Thank you very much to all of you. And I love all of you. Thank you.
I love you.
So, Daniel, can you switch to the next slide, please? All right, everyone. So this concludes this chapter of L2 construction series. And now we stand firm to write our next chapter to continue to bring value to the construction industry. Stay tuned and subscribe to, we don't have our own Facebook yet. Maybe subscribe to our YouTube channel, and all the registered participants will always be updated about our upcoming projects. I now pass the mic back to our MC, our first voice, to be our final voice of this chapter. And over to you, Florence.
Hello, everyone. So we would like to thank all of you, the participants, for joining us throughout this journey. Oh, by the way, on behalf of L2 Construction Series, we would also like to wish all of you happy berpuasa, and please have a safe fasting season throughout this Ramadan time. And then we would of course like to extend our gratitude to none other than Mr. Lam and Mr. Leong for bringing us together and then to create this L2 Construction Series. And then of course, we would like to thank all the crews, like for example, our amazing tech moderator who can part-time at a nightclub for sure, Daniel. Thank you so much for going through the whole session, the whole journey with us, as well as all the crew members who are working so hard, so tirelessly throughout this time. And then the special guests who joined us and then to give us all their knowledge, to share their knowledge with us throughout this time. Thank you so much, and it certainly helped in these times of uncertainty to know that there are things that can be done. So finally, we would like to see you again very soon, as like how our two L2 creators have said, there will be more to come. So please stay tuned with us, and thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone. Thank you so much. Take care.
Yeah, take care, everybody. Stay safe and stay
Happy
safe.
berpuasa, yeah?
Progressive.
Yes.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you.
It's a nice song.
It's been a long day without
See everyone again.
Yeah, everyone. Take care.
I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long